begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Jackson now. And that's incomplete. When you look at this Patriots defense, against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL, but it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. Play action. Now Jackson. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. This defense for the Pats, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball down.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the #1 thing, take care of the football.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete. It's Brian Thomas. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Brian Thomas, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes the score 7-0. The touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. And he stopped immediately there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. Jackson going to keep it running right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at this Patriots defense. They really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And it was the pass rush that really keyed their victory. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Thomas brings it in. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 25 yards that time. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Running again with Barkley on second down. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a first and goal. Now they send a man in motion right. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. So his great start to the season continues. He found the end zone time after time in the opener last week, and he does it again here in week 2.
And Brandon, we have a lot of coaches sell us week to week that there is no momentum, there is no carryover. Every game is its own entity. But after what we saw him do last week and now punching one in here, I'm starting to think that there is a carryover, and he's feeling it.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Baltimore about ready to go on offense. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this Patriot defense up to the challenge once more as they again stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. A first down carry for Barkley. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. A handoff, Barkley running left. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Patriots take a 3-touchdown lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 21-0. The drive there only spanning 3 plays. And it ends with a Saquon Barkley touchdown run. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Baltimore gets set to take the field.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing is Jackson. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Jackson. That to the sideline, and it's intercepted. And the Pats are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. 21-0 our score after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football to the 27-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 98 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Patriots continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point up and through by Myers. And a rout is on here in this first half. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone.
Brandon, that's the 3rd time he's fumbled so far in this game. And, you know, you can make excuses for each and every one of them. But the bottom line is he's got to take care of it better. And now that he's shown a propensity for fumbling it, just think about what the defenders are trying to do.
Yeah, well, guys hate one fumble, too. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Pats are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Well, this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen, but this offense, they look like they're going to be fun to watch each and every time out.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes this 35-0 now. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens ready to take over. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Jackson on 1st down. Over the middle here to Brown.
And he'll get about 6 there before he is taken down rather rudely and abruptly. This 2nd and 4. Jackson options out left. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, Jackson. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. And here's Trenton Gill on to punt. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
They begin with a run by Barkley.
122 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues. 2nd and 1 now from the 21.
They'll go to Barkley again. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he's going to get the 1st down as they bring him down at the 23. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He gets it to Thomas. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man, Gronkowski complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The 1st-round pick looking comfortable in this offense. 1st down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this is taken in at the 5. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run.
And the Patriots have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it is 42-0. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. The last series form a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10.
It's caught by Mike Evans. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
A short one there, caught by Likely.
And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Jackson.
No hesitation, goes right back to Likely.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
3rd down and 1.
Now Jackson. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Trenton Gill now.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt.
79 Broncos.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's caught inside the 35.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So a roughing the passer penalty there, CD.
And we know that these pass rushers love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too.
Now he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Myers connects on the PAT, and the route is on here in this first half. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Jackson on 1st down.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Jackson from the shotgun. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Flush to his right. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
18, pioneer.
They'll throw now on the final play. Out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And got his man complete. So we've reached half. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Patriots to take over. They were winners over the Jets a week ago, and they are in the driver's seat right now as well. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs. They run on 1st down with Jackson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And now they're in the hurry-up. 2nd down, another carry for Jackson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 18 big yards on that one, and a New England 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. That is caught by Williams for a New England touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens offense getting ready now for their first possession of the second half. And they'll begin by running the option. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Jackson running again. And he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Now it's Jackson. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And this one will wind up being down just outside of that 20-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me,
got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Jamison Williams
with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And the Patriots have got it on cruise control.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Baltimore about ready to go on offense.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball. And it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Jackson options out left. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson to throw.
Left side, he finds Pierce. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Jackson, option right. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Ravens send their punter out now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a halt at the end of that one. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Looking to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. They'll set up to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. Back to throw here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
131 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Jackson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
The disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
And his throw's going to be in.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
This will be caught by Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack. Under pressure, they got him again.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Got a man. It's Brown. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker. The Ravens send their punter out now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. 2nd down, another carry for Jackson. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. The offense on 3rd down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big play there for New England. And even 50 yards.
And this has been the story all night long. They just came out firing and have not backed off, even with the big 4th quarter lead. Here's another completion for big yardage.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Barkley inside handoff. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And quickly they get to the line. And they'll send Williams in motion right. Second down. Here's Barkley again. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Saquon Barkley, 31 yards. And the Patriots are on their way to a 2-0 start. Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown run from Saquon Barkley. No run back here for Jones. A touchback. And the Ravens taking the field. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Jackson. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Jackson. Over the middle, hauled in by Pierce. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. To throw is Jackson.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with the referee.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks.
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Patriots will take over possession here up at the 44.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. That one looks like he'll throw here. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down.
Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
And that ball incomplete. He couldn't work free from his defender, and now it's third down. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll run again with Jackson. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Myers for the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will.
Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. And the Pats are going to get the football there as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Oh, my goodness, CD. I mean, this defense just continuing to dominate. They're really dominating on both sides of the ball. But for the defense, that's now 3 interceptions for them here in this ball game.
And what a great teaching tape for this defensive coordinator, right? When they go back and review this game, what does he always tell us that he preaches to his team? We're going to lead the league in effort. Well, they're doing that in this game as well as making big plays.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now a give. It's Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking long for Thomas. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
No run back here for Jones. A touchback.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
It's Brown with a great grab. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. One last shot for Jackson. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And I tell you what, Charles, this might